Hey, and welcome back. It's the new year, and we've been slowly making progress on everything at the house and property, or the ranch, as our family likes to call it. Besides the renovations you've seen, one of the major problems we keep running into are the rodents. We knew they were present when we moved in, but since then they've repeatedly gotten into our cars, which has caused some issues. Traps have worked, but we knew that getting barn cats would be the best option for rodent control. So this video will focus on our process of getting barn cats, our failures with them, and how we've acclimated them to our property here. You'll see that most of the footage will be from the summer months, since we wanted them to be used to their new home before the temperatures dropped. We have obtained the cats. There's one male and one female. They're gonna be barn cats, they're not pets. Keep reminding myself of that. So we're gonna go get some food for them, some bedding. I think we're gonna try some straw, like straw bedding. Put them in our little outbuilding area that we made for them and see how they do. It's gonna be a learning process as we go, much like everything else I've ever done since we bought this house. But this whole space will be the cats. It's pretty big. I think they'll like it. I'm making food for the cats. I have this free bag of food that they gave us. Hey. And then this wet food. This is the ocean whitefish and tuna entree. So the black cat doesn't seem to want to do anything with us, which makes sense. No. Just gonna do one packet split into two. I'm gonna put this right on top. I'm gonna see if they eat it.
It doesn't look like they really did anything to it. It's like still there. It's like those panels from testicles, but it's shaved around there, so I don't see like an incision or anything.
So funny.
Look them down and she'll come out eventually.
Okay, let's get this set up. Hi. So I'm here in town at the store, and I figured I'd provide a little update on the barn cat situation. As you saw, we got the barn cats yesterday. They seem to be doing okay. I mean, they're feral cats, so they don't particularly like humans. They've lived outside their whole lives. They were strays when they were found. David woke up this morning to go check on them, and they were both gone. He saw that they dug a hole in the dirt underneath the wall of part of the tacked area where they were kept at and enclosed in, and they must have just crawled on out and are out and about somewhere. Not sure where they could be. I mean, who knows? Could be anywhere. We're hoping that they come back. We're gonna put out more wet food. They ate all the wet food last night, so we're gonna put out more wet food tonight. Maybe leave one of the doors open of the enclosure area at the back of our stable. But I don't know. I don't have high hopes for them coming back because they were only with us for like less than 12 hours and they did eat one meal with us. So maybe they'll associate that as food and come back. It's supposed to be 102 down here today. Up where we live, it's like 80 something, but no wind, really barely at all. We're gonna give it a few days. Hopefully they come by again. If they don't, we'll probably just go back to the Humane Society and get more cats. And we will of course keep you updated if they come back, if we get new ones, and all that good stuff. But it's hot. So David went into town yesterday and found himself at the Humane Society. He got a cat. I don't remember what her shelter name was, so it's a girl. She's about 2 years old. She is a domesticated cat. Not like the feral barn cats. We still have not seen them yet. It's been about 2 days since they ran away. And we saw some cat poop on our walk this morning up the road. They're around, we just don't know where. We haven't seen them on our property. They could be at an abandoned looking home up on the hill that's near where we saw the cat poop. So that's likely where they're at. There's no humans there. There's probably lots of mice and rats. But anyway, as he was leaving with her, they said, oh wait, here's these medications that you need to give her every day until it runs out. It looks like it's doxycycline, which is an antibiotic. They think that maybe she has some sort of infection because she's sneezing a lot, / they also mentioned to him that she has sediment in her urine. Really would have been helpful if they told him that before he was already signed the paperwork and was about to leave with her. But she is really sweet. We only have her over here because it's way cooler here. Hi. Yeah. We named her Jinx, and she is the best house cat. Definitely not a barn cat. Hi, Jinx. Hi, girl. She deserves her own little spotlight in this video because we've grown to love her so much as our house cat, and we haven't seen any rodents in the house since we got her.
Doing Jinxer. My girl. Thank you. Oh, that's a good spot.
We couldn't give up on trying to get barn cats again, so we ended up back at the Humane Society and found the perfect trio to bring home. Sweetie, she's like, no ma'am. The kitties are in their little containers, they're carriers. I'm putting on a N95 because I'm gonna clean out all of this straw from our last barn cats that ran away. And I might have a bunch of mice poop in there because there's a lot of mice poop everywhere. Okay, so you might be asking, why the crates? What we didn't do with the last barn cats that ran away was confine them into a smaller space for a short amount of time, usually a week or two or more, depending on the cat, is the recommendation from the Humane Society to do for feral cats, since they need to build an association with food and with you so that they don't run away. We made sure we used pretty large crates so there was enough space for their food, water, and a litter box. So, getting cats, thing to do for a while, and as you probably saw, we have failed previously because we did not set something up like this. We're hoping that this acclimates them well enough. And we'll feed them every day, we'll empty their litter boxes. So these I got at the grocery, and they're just cheap Tupperwares, way cheaper than buying actual litter boxes, which are pretty much the same things. About the automatic dispensers and food bowls, real cheap at the grocery. Since we don't have litter, we are going to use dirt. They're outside, so it should be okay.
Come on.
Aww. There she goes. Okay, come. Hi, sweetie.
I think she felt better. I think she felt better when I talked.
Yeah, sweet baby. This will be a little bit harder. You guys are good. They're really cute. They're just staring at us. So this was about a week and a half later after getting them. Every day we went down to feed them and needed to do a little cleanup just since they kick over their water, kicked up some straw into their cage. They're pretty active. So every morning just went down there, cleaned out their crates and gave them food. We weren't told what their ages were, but they did come fixed, and we're pretty sure these two are siblings. They're both very small, which we didn't have much control in. They're not barn cats, they're feral cats. So we're hoping that we can get them acclimated to be barn cats. In their little boxes, and yep, the big Lola. She hasn't come out yet. She will not until I leave. Good morning, guys. Good morning. So I'm here with the food for the morning, and they immediately greet me with hisses. Knowing they're in color for about 3 weeks. I have all the food. We got some wet food, dry food, some treats, and before I feed them, I'm actually going to let the two little ones out. I don't think the big one's gonna come out. I'll open her door. Actually, I'm not gonna open her door because the little ones will go in there and they'll probably fight. But before I feed them, while they're hungry and they still want me to feed them or associate me with food not being given yet, I'm gonna let them roam around in this room. We've done that a few times already, but I'm gonna show you guys because they're really cute. The two little ones are just super cute because they're siblings. Morning, guys. Yep, there she goes. So that's JJ. The black one's JJ, Joan Jett. The little gray one is Jasper. I feel like he's getting bigger. Hi, baby. He's definitely the friendliest, although he does hiss. And then Lola is a big one, and she's just chilling. She just stares. They're really cute. They just really don't want anything to do with me. Guys, they're so cute. So we've been leaving both of their cages open today. And the big one decided to finally leave her cage and hide in the corner. Is she out? There's the food. I'll just hiss her. I'm not ready. What I do is I take the wet food out. You're incessant. Oh yeah, let me know. And I'll mix so that they can do that. And then they eventually will not pick it off. Okay, here's two. Come on, Lola. And this is a food moment, big dog. Here you go. Get your face in there. You're bigger than they are. Them happy cats. So they'll get food all over each other's face. See, she already has food on her ear. Good evening. Barn cats deserve some treats. Just make sure they're set for the night, especially with the colder temperatures. We feed them in the morning, a lot of food in the morning now, since they've been out of their cages. And then when we remember, which is pretty frequent, I feel like every other night at least, we go down and give them a bunch of these little temptation treats. Here, kitties. Hi, guys. Y'all just act like you hate me, but I feed you. I feed you. Hi, Jasper. You wanna just sit above me? Good night, kitties. I decided to get a few cat hammocks for this window. I tried the suction cups and that did not work, so I decided to scoot into some studs. These are it. And that's the cat box. So now they have some nice sunny places to lay. And in the winter that will be really nice because we get a ton of sunshine. It's just cold. So instead of laying in the dirt, they can lay on these cat beds. Hopefully they hold up and they're not completely destroyed. At this point, we were still keeping them in the back of the barn in the tacked room to develop a better relationship with them so they can really associate us with food. We had a pretty good schedule going with their feeding every morning. And Jasper has even let us pet him a few times. As you can see, David petting him here. I've been able to do it a few times as well. The cats like their beds. It's getting chilly, so I need to build another more insulated cat house soon. But they seem to be doing okay. Last night I definitely got down to like 25 probably. So I try to stuff that house with a bunch of straw and lay a bunch on top. They seem to be doing okay. But they are pretty active. Okay, so the next day we were expected to get a huge snowstorm, so I built this. So pretty much the difference between this cat house and the one that we already have is this foam insulation. So it's on the other side of this piece of wood here in between these boards, as well as in the back. And then on the inside here, I just construction glued these. And I'm using all scrap wood, which is really helpful. I'm gonna get this down there for the cats tonight because it is 30 degrees and snowing. So I just need to finish up, get the roof on there. I brought the house down here, got rid of the big cage, still have their water in the small cage, and I have some treats for them. We didn't feel like the barn cats were ready to be out and about on their own quite yet, so over the next month we continued our feeding schedules, making sure we didn't miss any meals, spending more time with them when we're down in the barn working out, and decided to release them a little bit later. Since this video is becoming quite long going through the whole process, we're just gonna skip right into December, which is when we decided to finally let them out and roam on their own. We decided to open up the top of the tacked room in a few sections only, instead of leaving a space open throughout the door. So that way the cats can climb up and out, and that way if a predator comes, the predator won't have a way of getting into that back room where they will be able to hide. There she is, checking it out. It's food time. JJ. I gotta say, it has been really fun getting these cats. I've never been a cat person my entire life, and having these cats to watch and just see become more comfortable at our property and on our place has been really cool. How are you gonna get down? You stuck? I'm scared for you. Jasper. Oh! Okay, you're good. Ready to eat? Where's JJ? She'll come back. She'll come in. In conclusion, we are super grateful to have gotten these cats, especially with them coming all together and knowing each other previously. I've walked in on them cuddling and snuggling all together in a small space to keep warm, grooming each other. They're just the best addition to keeping our rodent population down. Hopefully, we'll see what the spring and summer bring us. Thanks for watching.